Italy. The word itself tastes good, it whispers of sunshine and ancient stones, and of course food, glorious life-affirming food. For me, Italian cuisine is love, it is history, it is family, Bologna. This city calls to you, it's a special kind of call. A promise of pure culinary joy. I had always dreamt of it. Learning the secrets of pasta, not just any pasta. Real handmade Italian pasta, where better than Bologna? The city's heart beats for food, it is the capital of taste, its reputation is legendary. I wanted to feel that pulse, to understand its delicious rhythm. The anticipation was immense, I imagined the smells, the sounds, the feel of dough in my hands. This wasn't just a holiday, it was a pilgrimage of sorts, a journey to the source, to find something authentic, something real, something true. The promise of Bologna was strong, it pulled me in. And then I arrived. The air felt different, charged with history and flavor, red brick buildings glowed warmly. The famous porticos stretched endlessly, inviting you to wander, to explore. There was a buzz, a quiet energy. I knew, deep down, this was going to be special. My pasta adventure had begun. Bologna has many names, each tells a part of its story. First, La Data, the learned, home to the oldest university, in the Western world no less. Imagine the minds that walked here, students and scholars, for centuries. This history fills the air, you can feel the weight of knowledge, a city built on ideas. Then there is La Grassa, the fat, a wonderful name, it speaks of richness, indulgence. This is the culinary soul, Emilia Romagna's generous heart, Parmigiano Reggiano, prosciutto di Parma, mortadella, balsamic vinegar, all born from this fertile land. Ingredients that sing of quality, a paradise for any food lover. And La Rosa, the red, you see it everywhere. The terracotta tiles, the brickwork, buildings blushing under the Italian sun, a warm, earthy embrace. It also hints at its past, a history of lively politics, a city with a strong spirit. The color is its identity, bold, unforgettable, beautiful. These three faces of Bologna, the learned, the fat, the red, they are not separate things, they blend together, perfectly, creating a unique, vibrant tapestry, a city that feeds the mind, and the soul, and the stomach. What better place on earth to learn the art of pasta? It felt absolutely right. The cooking school wasn't grand, it was tucked away, down a quiet side street, behind an unassuming door. This felt right, authentic, not a tourist trap, but a real place, where real skills were shared. I pushed open the door. My heart beat a little faster. Inside, it was a haven. Sunlight streamed through a window, dusting flour particles danced, copper pots gleamed on the walls, catching the light like jewels, long wooden tables stood ready, marble slabs waited, cool and smooth. Everything spoke of tradition, of countless hands working here. It was beautifully, simply, perfect. The sounds were a gentle melody, soft Italian chatter from the back, the clinking of bowls, the whisk of a wooden spoon. Later, there would be laughter, our laughter, as we learned. But for now, a quiet hum. The kitchen was alive, breathing with anticipation, ready for creation to begin, and the smells, oh the smells. Fresh basil from a small pot, a hint of yeast in the air, perhaps a sauce simmering somewhere, rich tomatoes, aromatic herbs, the clean scent of flour, the promise of good things. It was intoxicating, pure comfort. This kitchen was a sanctuary, a place to make magic. Then, our chef appeared. She was not what I expected. No tall white hat, no stern face. Instead, a woman named Sofia, warm eyes, a welcoming smile. She looked like someone's nonna, the kind who holds family secrets, especially recipes, passed down. Her apron was dusted with flour, a badge of honor clearly. Sofia began to speak, softly. Her Italian was musical, her passion, unmistakable. She told us about her grandmother, and her grandmother before her, generations of pasta makers. This wasn't just a job, it was her heritage, her life. She held the traditions dear. You could feel her deep love. She spoke of simple things, the importance of good eggs, the feel of the dough, how it changes with the weather. This was knowledge earned, not just learned from a book, it was wisdom in her hands. She wasn't just teaching pasta, she was sharing a piece of herself, of Bologna's very soul. Her teaching style was gentle, patient, so encouraging. She showed us, then let us try. No fear of mistakes here, only happy accidents, learning moments. Her hands moved with grace. Years of practice made it so. She made us all feel capable, like we too could do this. We were in good hands. Section 5. The golden dough crafting tagliatelle by hand. It all starts with the basics. So simple, so pure. Flour, eggs, that's it. But the quality, that's key. Sophia showed us the flour. Fine, silky, almost like powder. Doppio zero, she called it. And the eggs, so fresh, yolks like captured sunshine, deep orange, rich, beautiful. Next, the fontana, the fountain. We mounded the flour on the cool marble surface, then made a well in the center. Carefully, don't break the walls. Into this crater we cracked eggs, one by one. Golden pools. A pinch of salt, perhaps. Then, gently with a fork, we started to whisk, bringing it together. Then came the kneading, my favorite part. This is where the magic happens. Pushing, folding, turning. At first, it's a shaggy mess, sticky, unruly, stubborn, but you persist. You work it. Sophia showed us the rhythm. Use your body, not just arms. Slowly, it transforms, becoming smooth, elastic, alive. After much kneading, maybe 10 minutes, the dough was ready. Perfect, smooth as a baby's skin, warm from the work of our hands. Sophia nodded, a small smile. Now it needed to rest, wrapped gently like a treasure. Patience is a vital ingredient. This quiet time allows gluten to relax, making it easier to roll later. Section 6. Shaping wonders, from tortelloni to little bows. The rested dough felt different, softer, more pliable, eager. Sophia demonstrated the rolling, using a mattarello, a very long, thin rolling pin. Not like the ones I knew. This was a serious tool. She worked with such skill, back and forth, turning the dough, creating a large, thin sheet. Our turn. It was harder than it looked. Of course, keeping the sheet even, round. The mattarello felt awkward, at first, but Sophia guided us, gently. Piano piano, she'd say, slowly. Soon we had our own sheets, thin enough to see light through. Then, the cutting of tagliatelle, rolled up, sliced, unfurled like ribbons. Next, a filled pasta, tortelloni, larger than their tiny cousins, tortellini. Sophia had a delicious filling, ricotta cheese, spinach, nutmeg, so simple, so fragrant. We placed spoonfuls on the dough, folded triangles, then shaped them, around a finger, creating a navel, each one a little parcel, a treasure chest of flavor. We also tried farfalle, bow ties. These were fun to make, small rectangles of dough, pinched in the middle, delightful, like little butterflies. It showed the versatility of this simple golden dough, so many shapes, so many stories, each with its own character. Our hands were busy, happy. Section 7. A taste of triumph, the first delicious bite. The moment of truth arrived. Cooking our handmade pasta, a large pot of water, boiling fiercely, salted well, like the sea, Sophia said. In went the tagliatelle, gently. Fresh pasta cooked so quickly, just a few minutes, that's all. It dances in the bubbling water, then rises to the surface, signaling it is ready. Perfect. Sophia had prepared a sauce, not a heavy, complex one. No, that would hide the pasta. This was about the pasta itself. A simple, classic ragu alla bolognese, the true kind, rich, meaty, simmered for hours with love. It clung to our tagliatelle, coating every strand beautifully. The aroma was incredible. Then the first bite. Silence. Followed by sighs of pleasure. This was it. This was pasta, the texture, silky, tender, yet with a delightful chew. Nothing like dried pasta from a box, this was alive. Vibrant, the flavor of fresh eggs, good flour, and our own effort, our pride. It tasted of pure joy. We ate together around the table, Sophia, our classmates, me, sharing the food we had made. With our own hands, it was special, a communal experience full of warmth. Laughter echoed in the kitchen, stories were shared, friendships formed. This was more than just a meal. It was a celebration, a connection, a moment I will never forget. Section 8. Beyond the kitchen echoes of Bologna's soul. The masterclass ended too soon, but something had changed. I carried new skills with me, and a deeper appreciation for the art of pasta making. It wasn't just a recipe, it was a tradition, a feeling, a connection to this place. The experience resonated deeply. Long after I left the kitchen, I wandered through Bologna's markets, the famous quadrilatero, alive, stalls overflowing with produce, cheeses piled high, cured meats hanging, the colors, the smells, the sounds. I saw the ingredients from our class, the fresh eggs, the local flour. It all made more sense now. I understood the passion, the pride in local food. Eating out in Bologna transformed each plate of pasta I ordered. I looked at it differently. Tagliatelle al ragu, tortelloni and brodo. I could see the hands that made it, the skill, the care, the tradition. I appreciated the nuances, the subtle differences in texture, the balance of flavors. My respect for Bologna's chefs grew. This journey was more than learning, it was about feeling, connecting. Bologna had shared a secret, its culinary heart, its warm soul. I took a piece of it home, not just in my memory but in my hands, in my heart, a new love for simple food, made with care, shared with joy. That is the echo of Bologna. Section 9, your turn at the table, an invitation to Bologna. Bologna is still there, waiting. Its ancient porticos stand ready, to welcome you, to shade you. It is more than just a city, it is an experience, a feeling, a place that stays with you, long after you have departed. It has a magic all its own, a quiet charm that captivates. It is truly something special. You will find warmth here, in the smiles of the people, in the golden light on red bricks, and of course, in the food, the incredible, soul-satisfying food. Every meal is a celebration, every mouthful a taste of history, of tradition, of passion. It's a place to slow down, to savor every single moment. I encourage you, go, take a journey like mine, find a small cooking school, meet a Sophia of your own, feel the flour, knead the dough, discover the joy of creation. It's not just about pasta, it's about connecting, learning, growing, sharing, laughing. It will enrich your life, so please consider this, a heartfelt invitation, from me. Come to Bologna, walk its streets, listen to its stories, taste its heart, discover the art of pasta making, create your own delicious memories, find your own taste of triumph. You will not regret it. Bologna has a place for you, at its generous, wonderful table.